Hello, WWE fans and the YouTube universe. My name is DJ Bellman, and welcome to more of a special edition of the WWE Daily Review Show. Now, I haven't got the pay-per-view done yet because I just woke up. I worked last night. I know I've been kind of lazy this week. I said I was going to do better, but today I'm going to be a little lazy again. I'm going to finish the second pay-per-view, and I'd say Wednesday I'll post WrestleMania 2, the pay-per-view I'm working on right now is the Wrestling Classic, and sorry about the vision of the video. It doesn't look that great right now. So anyways, what I want to say is this a little bit. This is a video about how I got into WWE, or how I got back into WWE. Now, when I was a kid, I used to watch during the Attitude Era people like Dwayne Johnson, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, Rikishi, the Hardy Boys, Scotty 2 Hotty, and let's see, who else? The Dudley Boys, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Kane, Big Show, people like that I used to watch during the Attitude Era. Well, when my dad left, when my dad and my mom separated, I lost interest in watching due to the fact that it was kind of a thing my dad and I did. We'd sit there and cheer on our favorite wrestlers together and just have a lot of fun. When my dad left, things didn't go so well. I wasn't interested anymore. Plus, a lot of the wrestlers I liked watching, like my all-time favorite, Dwayne Johnson, he ended up leaving the company and actually didn't wrestle that much. He was more of a part-time wrestler, which kind of bugged me. But what really bugged me was I had no one to watch it with, and the person I enjoyed watching it with wasn't there anymore. So for the longest time, I didn't watch anymore because I knew some of the names of the new wrestlers, but otherwise I didn't really know anyone anymore. So we moved on from that, and we fast forward to about 2014, and my girlfriend decides she wants to go home to watch the Royal Rumble back in 2014. And I asked, you know what? I haven't watched it in a long time, and I've always wanted to watch the Royal Rumble, and can I come over? And she was like, sure, go ahead, come on over. We'd love to have you. So I sit there and I watch, and though it wasn't the greatest show in the world, I did have a lot of fun watching it. Had fun watching fights like John Cena versus Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar versus Big Show, though that was a one-sided fight. The Royal Rumble wasn't bad, other than it was a big screw you to CM Punk, who had been in the match the entire time, and gets pulled out by Kane, who was already eliminated. And it ended with, of course, someone winning the coming in a lot earlier than they should have. But, oh well, can't really control that. But there was a certain fight that really got me back into wanting to watch WWE. And that was Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt. Now, I'm not entirely sure what it was. Well, I do know what it was. Daniel Bryan was the reason I got back into the WWE. Why exactly is that the case? Daniel Bryan was a small guy compared to a lot of the other people in the ring. And he was constantly told that you have to work harder than everyone else to prove that you're going to be a great wrestler, one that the crowd's going to cheer on. And he pushed himself to the limit to prove to everyone that he was worth keeping in the WWE. He was worth giving the shot. And he was. He was a lot of fun. His moves, the way he just sat there and did everything was amazing. And I was ready to come right back and start watching just because I wanted to see Daniel Bryan go all the way to the top. Well, you fast forward a little bit more up to Elimination Chamber and stuff like that. Daniel Bryan's in the Elimination Chamber match for the championship. And this is in Minnesota. Wish I could have gone, but I still wasn't really into WWE at the time, other than Daniel Bryan. I wanted to see him come out on top. And Daniel Bryan comes out, and it's like, come on, Daniel, you got this, you can do it. And sure enough, the fight's really fun, and Daniel Bryan's gonna win, and everyone's, yes, 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 yes. And all of a sudden, lights go out, Kane's in the ring, tries to screw Daniel over. Daniel comes out and does his thing, but loses the match. And even the people wearing Randy Orton shirts were just like, nobody was cheering at the end of that match. Everyone wanted to see Daniel Bryan win. We get to the road to WrestleMania in between, and I'm just sitting there hoping and praying that Daniel Bryan moves on. I don't want to see him get screwed over. I don't care about the main event right now, but I want to see Daniel Bryan get a shot at the main event. And sure enough, every step he takes towards WrestleMania works his way towards getting that spot. And then when Triple H agrees with him to take him on at WrestleMania 30, and if whoever wins gets to be in the main event, I knew instantly he's going to get this. Daniel Bryan's going to get into that main event, and it's going to be huge. And it was. Through the entire trip up to WrestleMania and through that, Daniel Bryan was one of the best wrestlers I have seen in a long time, and he still is one of my favorite wrestlers to this day. Though he may have retired, I gotta sit here and thank him. Daniel Bryan gave me my love for the WWE. Though my girlfriend helped, if it wasn't for Daniel Bryan, I probably would have stopped that day. I probably wouldn't have watched anymore. Daniel Bryan is the reason I got back into the WWE. And every fight, when he came back last year at Royal Rumble, I was so excited, and I was with the crowd when all of a sudden he got eliminated right away. But I understand why they did at the same time. Because he had just come back from a serious surgery and everything that they couldn't push him so much. So the crowd was upset with Daniel Bryan getting eliminated too soon, and even Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson couldn't save that match. Everyone was too upset already. No one was interested in the match anymore. It was over. The instant Daniel Bryan got eliminated, the match was over. And I don't mean that literally, I mean that with the crowd, no one cared anymore, and there was still half a match to go. But seriously, nobody cared anymore. We get to Fastlane, and Daniel Bryan gets to fight Roman Reigns for the number one contender spot, and as most people knew, Daniel Bryan was going to lose, but they were trying to give the crowd what they wanted. And of course, I was sitting there just saying, I want to see Daniel Bryan come out on top, but I also don't want to see him fight Brock Lesnar. That's too rough, especially coming out from an injury. So they gave Daniel Bryan another WrestleMania moment in the ladder match and everything. When Daniel Bryan announced his retirement back in January, I watched his speech, and though I didn't cry, I was close to it, and yeah, that might seem pathetic, but Daniel Bryan did something for me that most wrestlers couldn't do, kind of like Dwayne Johnson did. He just entertained me in a way where when he retired, it was hard to watch. So I'm not sure if Daniel Bryan will see this. He might not. He probably won't. But I would like to thank Daniel Bryan for everything he did for the WWE and thank him for giving me my love for the WWE. Without him, I never would have got back into WWE. Though you may be gone, Daniel Bryan, the yes movement is still strong, as you can see. You probably watch all the time, and I know you're probably not going to get this message, but it would be really cool if you heard this. The yes movement is still very strong, and I want to thank you and Bree also for her retirement. I want to thank both of you for all you've done. You guys lit up the WWE. You guys made the WWE huge, and you gave us a lot of great moments from your time in NXT all the way up through the main roster, all the way up to your WWE Championship. It's going to be a long time before a wrestler comes out like you, where the crowd just really gets into it. Though there are wrestlers right now that have popularity, I think everyone's still wishing you the best and talking about your fights, all the amazing moments you had and everything like that. The crowd misses you, Daniel Bryan, and I just want to thank you for everything you've given them and you've given me. So, from me to you, all I can say is thank you. And I hope you're doing good, and I hope you're living life to the fullest, and I hope you and Bree have a great life, a very happy family, and I hope you make some appearances in the future to WWE and give the crowd some more great moments just to show up. And that day you get announced for the WWE Hall of Fame show, I'll be watching and I'll be cheering you on, and I hope that's the WrestleMania I get to go to, because I would love to hear your speech. So anyways, from the rest of the WWE Universe and me, again, thank you. So that's the end of the show. This was more of a special episode explaining why I got back in, and I wanted to just thank Daniel Bryan for everything he's done. So hope you all have a good day. Hope you all have a good week, and I will see you tomorrow with the Wrestle Classic 1985. Everyone have a good day.